threads of the fabric of American life. We support our nation's military. We take care of our nation's veterans. We protect our nation's borders. We respond to our nation's crises and natural disasters. We provide services to our nation's seniors. The American Federation of Government Employees. We work for America.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 11 o'clock.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Cintas. Illinois tipped workers will still owe state income tax on their tips despite a new federal provision meant to exempt them. The federal no tax on tips law, effective 2025 through 2028, allows a maximum deduction of $25,000 for certain tipped occupations. Illinois, along with Maine and D.C., has chosen not to conform, meaning workers here will continue paying state taxes on tips. Meanwhile, the IRS has delayed a restriction that would prevent some service workers from claiming the federal deduction, potentially reducing federal revenue. Illinois' tip minimum wage remains $9 an hour, with Chicago's at $12.62. A Chicago man faces multiple charges after bringing a loaded gun to a Naperville bowling alley on Black Friday. Authorities say 35-year-old Asante Glover was spotted with a firearm under the driver's seat of his SUV near Lucky Strike, Naperville. Officers later found a loaded Glock 45 with a round in the chamber along with additional ammunition. Glover, a convicted felon, was taken into custody and will be detained pending trial. DuPage County prosecutors emphasized that public safety at family-friendly venues is their top priority. New research from a massive study shows HPV vaccines are highly effective at preventing the virus that causes cervical cancer. The findings come as HPV-related cancers remain a global threat, killing about 340,000 women each year. Experts say the results could boost vaccination efforts in low-income countries. A crash in Aurora sent shockwaves through a local Burger King late Monday night. Police say a 22-year-old woman lost control of her black Cadillac CTS, striking the restaurant's front window around 10 p.m. No one inside was injured, though the window was damaged. Officers report signs of possible impairment and found open alcohol in the car. The driver, who had been involved in an earlier minor crash, completed field sobriety testing and was taken into custody for suspected DUI. Aurora police continue their investigation. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
Now there's a new way to take charge of your blood sugar. Introducing new Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula from the makers of the nation's best-selling garlic supplement. New Garlic helps maintain healthy blood sugar levels with clinically supported levels of garlic, plus a custom blend of vitamins and minerals, and it's odor-free. Take charge of your blood sugar with new Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell, definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. Do you feel stupid for buying a timeshare? Don't. It's not your fault. You were most likely told you could rent it, and it was a great financial investment. And the deal was available today only. If this happened to you, contact your resort or Wesley Financial Group for help today.
Call Wesley now for your free exit information kit. 800-791-1313. 800-791-1313.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Cintas. Illinois tipped workers will still owe state income tax on their tips despite a new federal provision meant to exempt them. The federal no tax on tips law, effective 2025 through 2028, allows a maximum deduction of $25,000 for certain tipped occupations. Illinois, along with Maine and D.C., has chosen not to conform, meaning workers here will continue paying state taxes on tips. Meanwhile, the IRS has delayed a restriction that would prevent some service workers from claiming the federal deduction, potentially reducing federal revenue. Illinois' tip minimum wage remains $9 an hour, with Chicago's at $12.62. A Chicago man faces multiple charges after bringing a loaded gun to a Naperville bowling alley on Black Friday. Authorities say 35-year-old Asante Glover was spotted with a firearm under the driver's seat of his SUV near Lucky Strike, Naperville. Officers later found a loaded Glock 45 with a round in the chamber along with additional ammunition. Glover, a convicted felon, was taken into custody and will be detained pending trial. DuPage County prosecutors emphasized that.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Rain-X, America's #1 wiper blade. Today, partly sunny with a high near 26. Tonight, mostly cloudy with patchy freezing drizzle and a slight chance of snow before 9 p.m. Then a chance of snow and patchy freezing drizzle between 9 p.m. and 3 a.m. Low around 22, temperatures rising to around 27 overnight. Currently, it is 18 degrees with clear skies. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Whether it's morning routines or weekends on the sidelines, when the temperature drops, America brings the heat with Hot Hands. Hot Hands are America's favorite hand, toe, neck, and even body warmers to help you stay warm and cozy from head to toe. Hot Hands are fast-acting, long-lasting, and made right here in the USA. Look for the Hot Hands logo in the bright orange packages at your favorite store or online. Keep doing what you love out there with Hot Hands, warming up America.
Ready to tackle your junk piles? Call the Junk Luggers. From old furniture to entire cleanouts, we do the heavy lifting. And here's the best part. We rehome and recycle as much as possible to keep it all out of landfills. Feel good about your cleanout the green way. Call 1-800-LUG-JUNK or visit junkluggers.com today for your eco-friendly, stress-free service.
There's a price war in the insurance business, and you may be paying too much. Call the Term Lifeline right now and see if you can save 40%. $500,000 plans and up, that's our specialty. Even great smokers' rates. Protect your family today. Call the Term Lifeline right now for a free quote. 866-509-TERM. 866-509-TERM. 866-509-TERM.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Out to Lunch here on WRMN AM 1410. Happy Friday, everybody. And yes, we have a beautiful sunny day outside today. Very, very nice. We got some cold temperatures. However, it is ever so slightly warming up just a little bit. We're noticing it here. The snow is starting to melt just a little bit here. And the roads are a little bit clearer outside. We have a lot of things salted down, of course. Thank you to the city of Elgin and, of course, just in general, the Fox River Valley area, always making sure that our roads are nice and clear. Very nice and clear. We got to give them credit and we got to give them kudos and recognition, of course, as always. So thank you again for that. Of course, we've got temperatures in the 20s today. High of 26 degrees is in the forecast. It does say cloudy. However, it is mostly sunny right now. Now, we do see clouds in the sky. We didn't see any yesterday pretty much, but today we do see a little bit more clouds. I know it is going to start to become a little bit more overcast throughout the day, but if you haven't had a chance to go outside yet, do so. It's not super, super bone-chilling cold, like it's like you can't go outside. It's 21 degrees currently right now, so it is definitely a little bit nicer than it was before. Yesterday was very, very cold. Today is cold out, of course, because it is winter, but it's not as cold as it was before. We do see a low of 22 degrees. It is coming up for tonight. And then for Saturday, tomorrow, we see cloudy skies pretty much throughout the whole day. And then we see a low of 19 degrees coming up. That's for cloudy skies with periods of snow after midnight. And now that chance of snow is at 90%. And that's 1 to 3 inches of snow that is expected. So that's going to be coming up for Saturday. That's Saturday, the 6th of December here. Again, a high of 27 and a low of 19 degrees. That's in the forecast. For Sunday, the 7th, we see a high of 24. Snow showers before noon, becoming partly cloudy later. That chance of snow is at about 40% chance. We see a low of 10 degrees coming up. That's going to be for Sunday night. Winds roughly about 5 to 10 miles per hour is in that forecast. For Monday, we see a high of 25 and a low of 16. Cloudy skies are in the forecast pretty much throughout the whole day. Chance of snow predicted for later Monday night at about a 25% chance. Tuesday, now I've been mentioning this all throughout this week. Tuesday is that day predicted to get that freezing rain. So there's that freezing rain warning. Please be advised about that. Rain showers possible overnight with the light freezing rain. Chance of precipitation at 70%. High of 34 for Tuesday. This is on the 9th of December with a low of 30 degrees coming up for Tuesday night. So it's just warm enough to where it will be more so rain, but cold enough where it'll also be snow. So you get that mixture there, and it's that freezing rain. Now, I warn you about that just because if you are driving late at night, again, the roads very likely could get very slick. That also does follow into Wednesday the 10th, snow showers early, becoming more scattered later. With that high being 36 degrees, again, that really kind of just turns more into freezing rain. So again, just be aware of that. We've had a freezing rain before where, of course, that does turn into ice on your cars. So just be aware of that. Of course, you know it though. Common sense, right? Chance of snow at 40%. Make sure you've got plenty of de-icer in your car ready to go. Scrapers. Sometimes that freezing rain can turn into thick ice that's on your windshield. I've had cases where, I've had to spend 20, 30 minutes trying to get that ice off of my windshield. So just be prepared for that. Just know it, of course. If you have a special tarp, that's really good to use. You can buy them for very cheap online on Amazon, or you can pick them up. I'm sure they have extras probably, if you don't shop online at, Target, or you can probably even find them at Goodwill too. I shop at Goodwill. It's good. It got cool stuff, interesting stuff. But nonetheless, still, those shields will help to keep that ice off the windshield. It does go down to 13 degrees coming up for Wednesday. Thursday, the 11th, a high of 23. Now, we do see a little bit more sunshine coming up. Snow showers will be accumulating about 1 inch, less than an inch or so, but low of 10 degrees. It's going to stick. And then Friday, the 12th, we see a high of only 18 degrees. That's a week from today with a low of 4 degrees. Following those days, temperatures are getting chillier with some more snow predicted before the week before Christmas too. So if you are planning on traveling, just be aware of that. Be cautious of that too. That's going to be coming up towards the middle part of December. So again, lots of things to keep a note with. We will keep you in tune. Always make sure that you keep yourself in tune as well, checking daily the weather, if you can hourly, making sure that you know those travel plans. Travel Midwest is another really great source to use. I've used it many times. We use it here on WRMN. It's called travelmidwest.com. Please feel free to use that. It does tell you if there are any incidents that are going on within the Fox River Valley area, or even for those who are out of the Fox River Valley area that are tuning in right now. It's a great map to use. And again, it does show where partial or full incidents are. It's really good to use. There's also, it does show where construction might be and the specific dates and times that it started and potential of when it is going to end. So it's really good to use. I highly recommend it. You've heard me like a broken record talking about it, but it's really, really good to use. It does show where there's construction. If, for example, you're out in Barrington, there's some couple different constructions right now that is on 14 that recently were started. It was back in September, but it is planning on going through till April of 2026. And that also does lead into another construction on southeastbound US 14 and Illinois 59 in Barrington. That does go all the way through till 2027, it's saying. So there is minor there, could be some lanes. It says all lanes with unknown impact. So again, very important to look at that, especially if you're traveling. You can plan a travel report too. So you can plan your route, and then it'll actually generate a report on what are the best routes to take when you're traveling on specific days. I mean, it's really, really good to use. I highly recommend it. So again, you've heard me say it before, but I do recommend checking it out. I'll give an example here of where there's an incident. I know this is a little bit further out the Fox River Valley area, but there's one that shows up near Oak Brook on 294. It does look like this recently did happen this morning. About 30 minutes ago, there is an incident on southbound I-294. There is a little bit of a stall. It says one right lane is blocked of 5. So again, all that information is posted there. Really good to use this, especially if you're planning on traveling. You want to make sure that you are prepared ahead of time before going out onto the roads. I know that with winter warnings, you can also set that as well too, transit alerts, and you can customize it. It's really good to use. So I highly recommend it. Check it out. That's travelmidwest.com. The time is 11:15. We're going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more here on Out to Lunch, WRMN. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Is diabetes keeping you from enjoying life's special moments? At US Med, we understand the challenges you face, and we're here to help.
With US Med, I can finally manage my diabetes without it managing me.
US Med offers a wide range of services to simplify your diabetes care. Personalized care plans, convenient access to cutting-edge diabetes tech, and knowledgeable support. Plus, we'll check your insurance so your diabetes care may be covered at little or no cost to you.
With US Med, I feel confident and control of my diabetes. I can finally live my life to the fullest.
Don't let diabetes hold you back. Choose US Med and experience better birthdays, better adventures, better anniversaries, and better everything. Call now. US Med. Better service, better care. 800-785-1673. 800-785-1673. 800-785-1673. That's 800-785-1673.
Fitting in shouldn't be hard, whether in life, on the court, or in the classroom. At Elgin Community College, you could find your place alongside those expanding their horizons, exploring rewarding careers, and achieving their dreams. A place for doers, thinkers, and believers. At ECC, we see you, we believe in you, and you'll fit right in. Learn more at elgin.edu/belong.
Hey Bears fans, want your business heard during every heart-pounding moment of the game? WRMN 1410 is now offering in-game ad spots for Chicago Bears broadcasts. Be a part of the action as thousands of die-hard listeners tune in each week. Whether it's a touchdown, turnover, or a timeout, your message will be right there in the mix. Spots are limited and going fast. Call WRMN 1410 today at 847-741-7700 and score big with in-game advertising that delivers results. Get in the game with the Chicago Bears on WRMN AM 1410.
Most people out here think that taking care of one another is important. And most people would step up for a neighbor going through a tough time. Most people around here help out friends and family when they need it. But the funny thing is, most of us won't look for help when we need it. If you're struggling with mental health, you should know that there are resources out there that can help. And it's okay to talk about it if you need to. One place to get started with information is loveyourmindtoday.org. Loveyourmindtoday.org offers a range of guides, instructions, and insights for dealing with difficult situations or getting through a tough time. If you're struggling with mental health, get the help you need, because most people out here really care. Visit loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
And welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN. It is Friday. It is a fantastic Friday. It's also Fish Fry Friday today, too. Yes, there are lots of different great local fish fries that you can go to. If you want to check them out, of course, feel free to do so. There's lots of good ones that are out there. I know the closest one here, American Legion Post 57. 800 North Liberty Street. I know they have their fish fry. If you want to keep up to date with them, check them out on their Facebook page, facebook.com I'm sorry. No, that's our Facebook page. Excuse me. Their Facebook page is American Legion Elgin Post 57. So keep up to date with them. I know that they do post pretty regularly on there too. They recently had their continued Queen of Hearts program that was last Monday. They'll keep you in tune with that. You can find some great videos that are out there too. So please feel free to check them out for more information. Let's see what else is going on here too. We got to go through our inspirational story of the day today that was posted today. Now, there's a total of 2 stories that were posted today. I always try to talk about stories that are posted like the day of today, right? So there's actually 2. Let's see how these ones are. Okay, one of them's a shorter one, and the second one here. Okay, they're both short ones. We'll read 2 of these inspirational stories for you to continue on your morning. Now, this is one by an anonymous user posted today titled, quote, "My dog Lyft story." Now, Lyft, the service you use, like Uber, Lyft, to drive you places. Or it could also be a name. "I had a Lyft driver lady like, 'I'm so sorry I had to bring my dog. Do you mind?' And I had this beautiful old man golden retriever sleep on me, smiling, wanting belly rubs. I didn't want the ride to end. I specifically remember leaving a $20 tip on like a $14 ride. LOL. Okay, this sounds like maybe a younger person based off of the language. I doubt I'd do it again like that. Just that dog, I needed him. I had just sold my car after a breakup and was destitute, not knowing what came next. Was really scary standing there waiting for that ride. That lady had no idea how badly I needed a driver like her that day. That's my dog Lyft story. That's the story posted today. There's another one also posted by an anonymous user titled, quote, "An older gentleman helped me fill my car with air and gave me quarters. I just wanted to share this somewhere because I wish I could show my gratitude more to him. I am currently in the north and my tires on my car are deflating." I feel you there. "I went to fill them with air, but had no clue how to do so. I come to the pump and it took coins only. I didn't have any, and this man saw that and gave me quarters. Then, after seeing me struggle, got out of his car and taught me how to fill up the tires. He told me that he has a daughter my age and he hopes someone would do this for her. So incredibly sweet. I feel a bit embarrassed after the PSI reader wasn't working, so we could only fill one. And he told me to head down to the road and they'd fill it for free." So 2 nice little inspirational stories there to continue on your morning. You can find fun news and more interesting stories that have been posted. Still on the top of the list for fun, interesting stories, it's that drunk raccoon story. We got a laugh out of that again last night at the dinner table, talking more about it too. Oh my goodness. So that is interesting, fun, exciting stories to check out. That's sunnyskies.com. Now, what is the word of the day recognized today? That is the word. It is inoculate. Inoculate is spelled INOCULATE. Inoculate. That's the word of the day today, recognized on December 5th. To inoculate a person or animal is to introduce immunologically active materials, such as an antibody or antigen, into them, especially in order to treat or prevent a disease. Inoculate can also mean to introduce something such as a microorganism into a suitable situation for growth. And in figurative use, it can also mean, quote, to protect as if by inoculation, or to introduce something into the mind of. So an example here. In 1796, the English physician Edward Jenner discovered that inoculating people with cowpox could provide immunity against smallpox. Or the cheese is inoculated with the starter culture to promote fermentation. So that is the word of the day today, inoculate. Definitely used by many people out there, especially if you are into farming, maybe inoculating, inoculating like hazelnut seedlings with truffle spores, and then you plant them. You wait to see how the harvest is, things like that, right? So that is inoculate. That is the word of the day, recognized today. We head on over into our National Day calendar, see what is recognized, celebrated, and enjoyed today. Last Friday was Black Friday. Today is National Black Friday, the Friday after Black Friday, that is. So it's the second Black Friday. Now, this is founded actually this year. This is a new one. This is brand new, fresh off of the press for National Day calendar. National Black Friday is celebrated the year on the Friday after Black Friday. This annual celebration is a movement, now new, to prioritize self-care and find that moment of in a season usually full of holiday stress. Now, this is founded in 2025 this year by Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa. So that is a day recognized today. This is a new one, defined the holiday season as a hustling season, long shopping lines, and endless to-do lists. We are giving everyone a reason to take that deep breath and find some time to rest, relax, recognize the unsung heroes who carry the holidays on their backs. The stress from the holidays, madness, planning, spending, travel, and immense pressure of Black Friday shopping is often an all-time high. National Black Friday is a conscious effort to focus on gratitude, empathy, and human connection rather than the material frenzy of the end of the year rush. So that is a day recognized. It is the Black Friday after, or it's the Friday after Black Friday. Another day that is recognized today on Friday, it is Faux Fur Friday today, the first Friday in December, providing a stylish way to wear and buy faux fur. Also known as fake fur, the textile made its debut in 1929. Initially made from alpaca wool, faux fur increased the quality as synthetic fibers became available. The fibers not only allowed for more variety in texture, but they also provided warmth. While the neo fur didn't breathe as well as animal fur, nor did it insulate as well, it did last longer. Animal fur required refrigeration to avoid degrading. Whether you call it fake, imitation, or simulated, faux fur has found a place in fashion. Designers use it as an accent for clothing. They also create decor and entire ensembles. Faux fur comes in every color imaginable, too. Now, of course, there's also the faux fur movement that's out there as well, where people refuse to buy real fur as they see it as animal cruelty. So there's that. It also plays into that as well, too. Another day recognized today, National Repeal Day, is recognized today on the 5th of December, commemorating the day prohibition ended in the United States. Prohibition grew out of a practice of modernation rooted in the Protestant churches in America. By the 1830s, the consumption of alcohol, especially hard spirits, was affecting the nation. Most participants were male. Those who supported and joined the temperance movement saw alcohol as the root of all evil. The movement took hold at a time when women had few rights and the country was debating slavery. Ethics and morals were changing. The temperance movement shifted the view on alcohol use from moderation to eradication. The following decades would see organizations such as the Prohibition Party, Women's Christian Temperance Union, and Anti-Saloon League formed. By 1838, Tennessee would pass the first legislation prohibiting the sale of alcohol. Some new states would enter the Union as dry states. In 1919, the 18th Amendment was ratified, banning the production, transportation, and sale of alcohol beverages. However, the legislation did not prohibit the consumption of such drinks. Then, of course, you get into the 20s, the Roaring 20s, right? The amendment went into effect in 1920 and numerous businesses closed. Beyond the loss of brewers and bars, governments lost tax revenues. Additionally, the cost of enforcing prohibition was expensive. Those determined to produce, transport, and sell alcohol created a black market that crisscrossed the nation. And I would not be surprised if my great-grandfather, James McNeil Sr., was a part of that because his wife, my great-grandma, worked as a showgirl at a speakeasy, and she would tell my dad stories of the times they got raided by the police. But because she was only 5 feet tall, she was able to scurry out there pretty quickly. So interesting nonetheless, all of that interesting history, right? That's all out there. And I encourage, if you have family members who maybe know these stories, definitely ask them about it. Maybe you have, God bless them, family members that are still alive that lived during this time. Ask them those stories, write them down. That history is very, very important. So that is a day recognized today. Got some other good days that are also recognized as well, too. You can find this and more posted on nationaldaycalendar.com. That's nationaldaycalendar.com. It's also Torte Day today, as it is out to lunch. So torte is a very delicious treat to have. Coming up next, we'll go through, of course, what's happening locally in the Fox River Valley area. It is Friday, so we don't have Tradio today. It is more of a condensed show. I want to make sure we get enough time and effort to talk about the weekend activities that are coming up. So many great things that are in store for this weekend, and we want to make sure that you know what is going on. Stay tuned for more here coming up on WRMN AM 1410, the voice of the Valley. Talk of the Town, we're broadcasting live here from Studio 14, serving you, the Fox River Valley area. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Rain-X. A crash in Aurora sent shockwaves through a local Burger King late Monday night. Police say a 22-year-old woman lost control of her black Cadillac CTS, striking the restaurant's front window around 10 p.m. No one inside was injured, though the window was damaged. Officers report signs of possible impairment and found open alcohol in the car. The driver, who had been involved in an earlier minor crash, completed field sobriety testing and was taken into custody for suspected DUI. Aurora police continue their investigation. Illinois tipped workers will still owe state income tax on their tips despite a new federal provision meant to exempt them. The federal no tax on tips law, effective 2025 through 2028, allows a maximum deduction of $25,000 for certain tipped occupations. Illinois, along with Maine and D.C., has chosen not to conform, meaning workers here will continue paying state taxes on tips. Meanwhile, the IRS has delayed a restriction that would prevent some service workers from claiming the federal deduction, potentially reducing federal revenue. Illinois' tipped minimum wage remains $9 an hour, with Chicago's at $12.62. A Chicago man faces multiple charges after bringing a loaded gun to a Naperville bowling alley on Black Friday. Authorities say 35-year-old Asante Glover was spotted with a firearm under the driver's seat of his SUV near Lucky Strike, Naperville. Officers later found a loaded Glock 45 with a round in the chamber along with additional ammunition. Glover, a convicted felon, was taken into custody and will be detained pending trial. DuPage County prosecutors emphasize that public safety at family-friendly venues is their top priority. New research from a massive study shows HPV vaccines are highly effective at preventing the virus that causes cervical cancer. The findings come as HPV-related cancers remain a global threat, killing about 340,000 women each year. Experts say the results could boost vaccination efforts in low-income countries. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
Working as a dedicated Fidelity advisor, I always ask, what's important to you? I'll look at those priorities and goals alongside your full financial picture to build a comprehensive plan designed to help grow and protect your wealth. With proactive portfolio insights and an eye on taxes, I'm here to help you make the most of your money. I'm Laura Maxwell, and I'm a dedicated Fidelity advisor. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Now there's a new way to take charge of your blood sugar. Introducing new Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula from the makers of the nation's best-selling garlic supplement. New Garlic helps maintain healthy blood sugar levels with clinically supported levels of garlic, plus a custom blend of vitamins and minerals, and it's odor-free. Take charge of your blood sugar with new Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
At Britain's Touchless Car Wash, they know life gets busy. That's why they're here 24/7 to keep your car looking spotless, fast, and easy. Their advanced brush-free wash technology delivers a sparkling clean without a single scratch, because they treat your car like it's their own. Here's the best part. Right now, you can get a free car wash just for joining their text club. It's simple. Just text BRITT to 30400, and your first wash is on them. Britain's Touchless Car Wash has two convenient locations, 1923 Larkin Avenue in Elgin and 555 Willow in West Dundee. They're proud to keep your car clean while giving back to our community. text BRITT to 30400. That's BRITT to 30400. Now for your free car wash, and see why Britain's touchless car wash is the fast, gentle, and reliable choice.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Hot Hands, America's favorite hand warmers. Today, partly sunny with a high near 26, temperatures falling to around 24 in the afternoon. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a chance of snow and patchy freezing drizzle. Low around 22, rising to around 27 overnight. Currently, it is 21 degrees and mainly clear. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell, definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. Do you feel stupid for buying a timeshare? Don't. It's not your fault. You were most likely told you could rent it, and it was a great financial investment. And the deal was available today only. If this happened to you, contact your resort or Wesley Financial Group for help today.
Call Wesley now for your free exit information kit. 800-791-1313. 800-791-1313.
And welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN. What do we have in store for you? Well, of course, we're going to be talking about some great things coming up here, as you know it. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see what's going on here locally in the Fox River Valley area. You always want to keep yourself in tune. We love, pardon me, to do that for you. Of course. Got some good things coming up here. We want to talk a little bit about Fox Valley Magazine hasn't released their December issue quite yet. However, you can still go into the November issue and check out things that are happening currently right now or that are also going to be happening in later December. Now you think to yourself, what is the November issue? Isn't it things all in November? Not necessarily. Sometimes you can find in these particular issues, these magazine issues, things that are coming up even into January, February, March of next year, depending on if it's something that is going on a long time. So if you want to view that, that's posted on their website. That's foxvalleymagazine.com. You can also check out different dining and more events that are coming up. I know that there's lots of things that are going on. We talked quite a few about some of them that are coming up this weekend. I will mention them again here. We've got the Friday and Saturday today, Geneva Christmas Walk and House Tour. That is coming up today. So if you want to join in on that fun, of course, you can. That is going on now until 8 p.m. So the Holiday House Tour is currently going on right now in downtown Geneva, and it's coming up tomorrow, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. A beautiful tradition that's had in the area. They're also going to be having, of course, some refreshments to enjoy and more. Tickets are available for $42. If you go online to genevachamber.com, you can find information posted on there under Visit and Explore. That's where you can plan your visit. Also go under the upcoming events. You can find all of the things that are coming up and that are going on. So please feel free to check that out. I know that there's some pageants that are coming up. There's a candlelight and Christmas pageant coming up tomorrow. That is from 2 until 6. This is at the Durant Peterson House and Shoals School Museums, located on Dean Street in St. Charles. It's $5 for adults and $1 for children. You can get those tickets or find them at the door. It is a Christmas candlelight and Christmas pageant description. It's a holiday tradition since 1972. So it's a good one to check out. Both museums are open and included in one low price. So it does tell you a little bit and shows you a little bit of the sounds of holiday music, the fresh cut evergreens, beautiful fires that are out there too. And it does go through that old-fashioned style of Christmas. And this is at the historic 1843 Durant Peterson House, which is really cool to check out. So that's coming up tomorrow if you do want to go to a fun event. As there are, of course, so many that are coming up. You could check out Geneva Chamber and other local Chamber of Commerce websites to find all that good information that's out there on those different events. But yeah, so that's coming up. That's happening now and tomorrow. This is the Geneva's Christmas Walk and House Tour. There's also happening as well tomorrow. On Sunday, Montgomery has their Merry and Bright Christmas lighting and visit with Santa. So that's coming up this Sunday. Good to go. And that's starting at 5 o'clock on Sunday. It's for a great cause as well. Check out montgomeryil.org for more information. I know I'm going through these a little bit quicker just because there's so many things going on. We want to keep you in tune with that. Oswego Christmas Walk kicks off holiday season today. That will be coming up later in the afternoon. That is from 4:30 p.m. today until 8:30 p.m. And this is a free event featuring performances by local choirs, visits with Santa's reindeer, ice sculpting, and inflatable sled hill. So people of all ages can enjoy this event in Oswego. You can go to their website, OswegoChristmasWalk.com, for more info. It's coming up today. It's at 4:30. There's also still going on now, too, Aurora Festival of Lights, one of the largest free outdoor drive-through holiday lights displays in Northern Illinois. This is a really great one to go to. I know that Becky on Talk Time with Tammy and Friends earlier this week did also mention it as well, and also a list of some other great ones, light shows that you can go to. So you can find that on Tuesday's stream for Talk Time with Tammy and Friends in the playlist on YouTube. Also today through till December 21st, Blackberry Farms has their Holiday Express. This is the kickoff day today. Bring the whole family for a magical and memorable experience. It's a winter wonderland, folks, and it's $10. You can purchase them online, find them online at ilfoxvalleyweb.myvscloud.com. I know that's a mouthful of a link to go to, but tickets are available right now. And you can find them under the Fox Valley Magazine .com page for, for events. They have a link directly there. It's in green. It's highlighted in green for you to click on it. They do tell the hours of operation, of course. So if you want to check that out, it does start here today. And it's a great way for the family to go out and have a great time. Some other things that are here now through till January 4th, Gobert's Farm and has their light show, including also the Larson Family Light Show. You can get into the holiday spirit there. That's in Pingree Grove. They have a great magical journey, typically lasts 12 to 20 minutes, depending on traffic, for the Gobert's drive-through. The Larson's Light Show is a programmed 30-minute show featuring the iconic and large and beautiful Larson home. And it's a really great way to get into the holiday spirit, or so to say, continue on with the holiday spirit. And you can find it at goberts.com/buy-tickets. The tickets are currently going on right now. You can buy those tickets, and they are $20 to $100, just depending on what you're doing there. So definitely go onto their website to kind of get some more information on that. Another thing that's coming up Saturday and Sunday tomorrow, it is Brunch with Santa. And that is at the Kane County Cougars. This is an article recently posted today by FoxValleyMagazine.com. The Kane County Cougars will be hosting a special brunch with Santa on Saturday morning, tomorrow from 9 a.m. to noon, and Sunday afternoon, noon to 3. Head over to the Hyundai Suite level at the beautiful Northwestern Medicine Field for a Christmas experience you won't forget. Breakfast with Santa, the mains include omelet and scrambled egg station, maple glazed ham, fried chicken tenders, seasoned potatoes, and fresh chef's vegetables. That is for the mains. Breakfast includes assorted donuts, fresh fruit salad, meat lovers frittata, French toast sticks, and sausage and bacon. Beverages include assorted juices, Pepsi products, coffee, milk, and hot chocolate bar. And for desserts to end your day with the breakfast, yes, you can have dessert after breakfast. It includes fresh baked cookies and cinnamon roll bread pudding. Oh my goodness, this sounds delicious. Tickets are available online. Adults are $40, kids are $15. You can check them out at ticketreturn.com, and there is a link directly through this particular article. So definitely check it out. It's located, that's Northwestern Medicine Field at 34W002 Cherry Lane in Geneva. Very cool event to go to. You can also check out local news, things that are happening, of course, there too. You can also find KaneCountyConnects.com. Now, KaneCountyConnects.com is a great way to locate different events that are happening. I know that they have still posted now, Name That Plow contest. I've been talking about it throughout this whole week. You still have time to submit a snow-inspired name for the snowplow, and that submission deadline is December 15th. That's December 15th is when that deadline is. They also have new paint recycling program with 16 local drop-off locations. So Kane County residents now have more options to recycle paint and home coatings thanks to a new program offering 16 retail drop-off sites in and near the county. So it applies to so many people in the Fox River Valley area. This is a program that accepts all types of house paint, including latex and oil. So homeowners, of course, don't need to separate their materials. In addition, the site takes wood stains, floor coatings, and sealants and resins. There's no fee to drop off materials, but a quantity limit of 5 gallons per visit applies with 1 visit per household per day. Commercial painters and businesses are welcome to use drop-offs following the same limits. Now, for larger volumes over 100 gallons, participants can arrange a special large volume pickup. Now, if you want the full list of participating locations and additional details, please visit the Kane County's paint recycling page. That's www.kanecountyil.gov. It is under their recycling tab, and under their pages, it's their paint. And of course, if you go to Kane County Connects, they do have a link directly to this. So please feel free to check this out. If this is something that you want to do, you've got extra paints, you don't know what to do with them, this is a new program that's put in place. It's for you, the community, to help you out and get being able to safely dispose of these extra paints, paint recycling and safe disposal. Some other things as well, if you are trying to find holiday trees around the Fox River Valley area and in Kane County, well, there is an entire list recently posted. Are you looking to bring home the perfect holiday tree this season? Kane County has plenty of great options for fresh cut, pre-cut, and locally grown Christmas trees. Many different places around the area are offering them. For example, in Aurora, Abbey Farms has holiday trees that you can check out. Dundee Township Lions Club does. Lee's Trees in Lily Lake. In Huntley, Tom's Farm Market, there's Troop 12 annual Christmas tree sale that's going on now in Batavia. There's Swan's Christmas trees in St. Charles, Elgin and 2 in St. Charles locations. And it also does provide the links to their websites on this article. Platte Hill Nursery does, Mark's Tree Farm in St. Charles, Klein's on Lillian Street has holiday trees. Let's see some other ones here. Ziegler's Ace, Elgin East. The Growing Place in Aurora, Countryside Nursery in Elburn, Spring Bluff Nursery does too in Sugar Grove. So you can check those out. I'd have to see, my friend Charlie works at Countryside Nursery in Crystal Lake. I wonder if they have them too. I'm not quite sure. I know last year when I went, I know I did see that they had them. They might have them there. So good things to check out. Of course, if you want to check out more information, please feel free to do so. That is KaneCountyConnects.com. And that's a great way to find some of those holiday trees that are there. The time is already 11:47. We'll take another quick time out. We'll be back with more here on Out to Lunch, WRMN, talking more about the fun activities and things that you can do locally here in the community. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Welcome to downtown Elgin, where businesses, community, and creativity come together. The Downtown Neighborhood Association provides valuable, complimentary services to all downtown businesses, organizations, property owners, and residents, helping you gain exposure and thrive. Whether you're already part of the district or exploring a new downtown location, DNA is here to help your vision grow. Join us in creating a vibrant, connected, and successful downtown Elgin. Call now 847-488-1456, or you can email info@downtownelgin.com. Ask for Jennifer Facala. Downtown Neighborhood Association, where the heart of business beats strong.
The Supplemental Security Income Program provides monthly payments to help meet basic needs, like putting food on the table, paying the rent, or buying new shoes for growing feet. You may qualify if your income and financial resources are low, and you are 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability or who is blind. Call 1-800-772-1213 or go to ssa.gov/SSI to start to apply. Produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
When it comes to orthopedic and spine surgery, Prime Healthcare St. Joseph Hospital in Elgin leads the way. Recognized by U.S. News and World Report as a high performer across multiple surgery types, we offer advanced and minimally invasive procedures supported by state-of-the-art imaging technology. Our expert surgeons and compassionate care teams are here to help you move, heal, and live better every step of the way. St. Joseph Hospital in Elgin, exceptional care close to home.
Political party poopers got you down? Shake it off and join me, Dennis Sonar Green, every weekday from 4 to 6 p.m. on WRMN for A Political Talk Show, where we cut through the doom and gloom with a focus on America first, constitutional values, and a populist perspective that puts you, the citizen, at the center of the conversation. At WRMN, the talk of the town, we're not afraid to challenge the status quo and bring you the straight talk you need. Whether you're frustrated with the political establishment or looking for a clear, some nonsense analysis, this show has you covered. Tune in, let's take on the issues together with a fresh, unfiltered approach. Catch us every weekday from 4 to 6 p.m. on WRMN, A Political Talk Show. WRMN, the talk of the town.
And welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN AM 1410, broadcasting live here from Studio 14, serving you, the Fox River Valley area. As always, thank you, everyone, for tuning in today. Also want to say a big thank you, of course, to Chief Anna Lally for coming in once again for Fridays with the Finest. They did recently post on their Facebook page, that's the Elgin Police Department, saying, quote, in this week's episode of Fridays with the Finest, Chief Lally was joined by Commander Mike Martino, our newest commander, who shared insights about his career journey with the Elgin Police Department. Chief Lally talked about the importance of the commander's role and the responsibility it carries to both our officers and the community. She also congratulated Lieutenant Jim Rosher on his retirement, thanking him for the many years of dedicated service, and welcomed their newly hired officers to the department. To wrap it up, Chief Lally reminded everyone about the upcoming event tomorrow. I'm going to be out there with Dino. It's going to be a great time. That is the Elgin Police Department's winter open house from 10 a.m. to 12. We hope to see you there, and I say that as well. We hope to see you there. I'll be dressed up in my nice coat and my scarf. So it should be good. Check out the interview posted on YouTube as well. Check it out. Thanks again to the Elgin Police Department for all you do. Let's see some other things coming up here, too. ExploreElginArea.com. Oh, my goodness. Explore Elgin Area is fantastic. They do such a great job over there. Shout out to you, Chris Lee Murphy, and all of the members at Explore Elgin Area. They wanted to highlight all of the ways organizations are remembering to support those in need. Thank you for helping others and celebrating the holiday season. They do have, at the Fox River Valley Public Library, a mitten tree that's currently going on right now. Donations accepted today, starting today, and that does run through till December 22nd. This is the way to give the gift of warmth this winter by donating to their mitten trees. Starting today, they're accepting clean, unused knit goods mittens, gloves, scarves, and socks. You can donate at Dundee Library or Randall Oaks Library during normal business hours, and all those donations will be given to the Elgin Crisis Center. So very good that they're doing that. They do it every year. Donations are now being accepted today through till December 22nd. You can find more information if you do follow exploreelginaria.com, but also check out the Fox River Valley Public Library District's Facebook page also. They recently posted 3 hours ago as I speak here. So they bridge diverse communities through the joy of discovery. In other news here as well, Rouse Center for the Arts. Don't miss your last chance to see the Cripple Creek Christmas Carol. I interviewed the director, writer, and lead actor of the performance a couple weeks ago. Fantastic guys. They're also funny too. I love that. As a theater guy myself. So it is the final weekend. Don't miss out the magic of Cripple Creek Christmas Carol, excuse me. Audiences are raving. Here's what they're saying. Hard to make the old Dickens story fresh, but they pulled it off, said Mike C. Kelly A. writes, quote, a terrific show, a bonus ending too. And Peg S. writes, quote, a must-see, amazing show. Congratulations to all. So that is still going on currently right now, and it's the final weekend. Now, don't forget, of course, you can always check out our interview. It's posted on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/WRMN Radio. You can find it under Out to Lunch. And I want to say thank you to all of the listeners out there for tuning in today. We've got Jeff saying, put some trains around the trees. Yes, absolutely. My dad used to do that as a kid. My dad and his grandma used to, I think, used to have some trains that went around their Christmas tree back in the 50s and the 60s, back in the day. Thank you, Brendan, for tuning in. Of course, as always, happy Friday, listeners, as I say to you all. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today. We still have a little bit of time left. There's lots more things that are going on, but I only have so much time to talk about them. So I encourage you take the extra step to check out these different Facebook pages, social media sites, and websites to find it all yourself. Also, you can subscribe to so many great news and email outlets that are out there. If you want to do so, get those emails, those updated lists, things that are happening. Keep yourself in the known, especially if you have young kids and you want to do some fun activities and you're like, I don't know where to start. These are great opportunities and ways that you can do that. Some other places here that you can check out. You can treat yourself this weekend at Acquaviva Ristorante in Batavia. The Batavia Chamber of Commerce recently posted. These are cozy vibes, mouth-watering food, and a glass of delicious wine to unwind. Don't forget to enter the win special prize when you go in, when you visit. That sounds like a lot of fun. Downtown Crystal Lake and Main Street recently posted an hour ago, Small Business Saturday Takes Two sale that's coming up tomorrow. This is at Thomas's Tales. Dive into the holiday spirit with the TT this season. Small Business Saturday, and you can find they have their brands like Honest Kitchen, Open Farm, Ruruva, and Signature. They say to see you Saturday, so that'll be coming up. Another round 2 sale is coming up with 20% off full price purchase at AZ Interiors. They also posted that. And then the Elgin Area Chamber of Commerce recently posted to share the good news. The trails are open. That's for cross country skiing. And you can find this. This is at the Bowes Creek Country Club. Cross-country ski trails are now open at the Bowes Creek Country Club. No rentals. Bring your skis. We acquire a signed waiver in the golf shop. Children must be accompanied by an adult. Trail system maps will be available in the Pro Shop, which is open Monday through Saturday. That's from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. for the ski trails and membership sales. You can check back frequently for trail conditions. Check that out. That's posted on the Bowes Creek Country Club's Facebook page. So they are now open to do some fun cross-country skiing. I've never done it before. I hope maybe one day I can. I don't know if I'd be that great, but I think it would be a fun experience nonetheless. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today. Up next, we have the Life Experiences with William Pellerino. Stay tuned for that and more. Also wanted to let you know we do have What's Cooking Today with Michael Horn. That's coming up from 1 to 2. Special Dino's Night Out from 2 to 4. We've got a political talk show from 4 to 6. And Big Top Sports with Derek Geyer from 6 until 8 o'clock. Don't forget to tune in this weekend. Of course, we have Truth About Chicago Sports from 8 until 9. From 9 until 10, it's Fantasy Football Blitz with John and David. We've also got, of course, On the Rise and Chief Guard of the Republic. Lots of great shows and more that you can find here on WRMN AM 1410. And we'll be back with more in just a little bit. This does wrap it up here for Out to Lunch. Have a spectacular, wonderful rest of your Friday and a fantastic weekend.